Good evening and welcome to our news report from Pattaya and Bangkok, Thailand. Tonight, we bring you a series of important updates, from a horrific late-night crash in Jomtien to shocking crimes and a major international drug arrest in Bangkok. Stay with us as we cover every detail. We begin with a devastating accident in Jomtien that left 4 people seriously injured. At around midnight on October 1, 2025, 2 motorcycles collided violently on Jomtien's Second Road, right in front of the busy Rompo Market, an area well known to both locals and tourists for its nightlife. Rescue workers from the Sawang Boriban Center and police officers rushed to the scene within minutes of receiving the distress call. What they found was described as chaotic and tragic. A white Honda Click motorcycle was completely smashed, its front frame twisted beyond recognition. Nearby lay its rider, 27-year-old Mr. Natapong Nilsang, and his passenger, 34-year-old Mr. Chutitep Bunban. Both men were badly injured, bleeding heavily, and barely conscious. Emergency medics stabilized them before rushing them to hospital. Around 10 meters further down the road, another motorbike, a white Honda Forza, registered in Pradnakan Si Ayutthaya, was also wrecked. On board were 2 Russian nationals, a man and a woman. They too suffered severe injuries and were rushed to emergency care. Their names have not yet been released, pending notification of relatives. Eyewitnesses painted a disturbing picture of what happened. They told officers that the Thai rider had pulled out from the Rompo bar complex, suddenly swerving across multiple lanes to the far right without looking or signaling. At that exact moment, the Russian couple were traveling straight ahead on their larger motorbike. The 2 vehicles slammed head-on with incredible force, throwing all riders violently to the ground. Police have already collected CCTV footage from cameras near the scene. Initial reviews confirm the eyewitness version of events, showing the Thai rider cutting across traffic into the path of the Russian couple. Both motorcycles have been seized for technical inspection. Once the victims recover enough to speak, they will be summoned for formal questioning. Authorities say charges are likely, though they are waiting for full evidence before making a legal determination. This accident has sparked fresh calls for better road safety awareness in Pattaya, where collisions involving motorbikes are frequent. Officials are reminding riders to always signal, check mirrors, and follow traffic rules, failures that too often result in tragedy. Our next story is a frightening reminder of the dangers of illegal fireworks. On the evening of September 30th, a 14-year-old boy was seriously injured when a powerful firecracker exploded in his hand on Pattaya Beach. The incident happened around 9:30 p.m. near Soi 9, an area crowded with Thai families and foreign tourists enjoying the evening. Witnesses say they heard a sudden loud bang, followed by screams. People rushed to see the boy in agony, his right hand severely wounded, with nails torn away and blood pouring from his fingers. Rescue volunteers from Sawang Boriban provided urgent first aid while trying to calm the panicked crowd. The teenager was quickly transported to Pattaya City Hospital, where doctors are working to save the remaining function in his hand. His name has been withheld due to his young age. Investigators learned that the boy had brought a large spherical firecracker to the beach. He lit it, but it exploded almost instantly before he could throw it away. Police have since warned that these devices are extremely dangerous and are often illegally sold around festival seasons. Authorities are now issuing a strong warning to parents. Watch your children closely, especially during the upcoming Loi Krathong celebrations, when fireworks and firecrackers are widely available. The government has also pledged to intensify crackdowns on shops selling illegal fireworks. Officials say these items not only threaten children, but can also injure bystanders, creating serious risks in crowded tourist areas. In Nang Pru, a woman was left terrified after a midnight burglary inside her home. The break-in happened just after 1:20 a.m. in Soi Banlong 8. The victim, 51-year-old Miss Rajnikant Ham Hwal, told reporters that she was resting when her pet cat suddenly bolted from her bedroom. Thinking her son had come home with a friend, she called out to him, but realized he was asleep. Moments later, she spotted a stranger leaving the property. The man was described as tall, thin, wearing casual clothes with flip-flops and covering his face with a full helmet. He walked away calmly, holding something in his hand. Only after checking her belongings did Miss Rajnikant discover her wallet missing. While the financial loss was relatively small, just 300 baht in cash, the wallet also contained her ID card and essential documents. She admitted she had been careless, often leaving her door unlocked because she felt her neighborhood was safe. However, she has noticed an increase in youths loitering nearby, drinking kratom juice late into the night, raising safety concerns. CCTV footage clearly showed the thief entering casually, scanning the area, and then slipping out with the wallet. Miss Rajnikant has now filed a full police report, urging officers to use the footage to track down the suspect. She says the experience has left her frightened and unsettled, fearing another intrusion. Police are investigating and have reminded residents to keep doors locked even if they feel safe in their communities. A second theft case has also been reported, this time in a Pattaya bar. At around 1:30 a.m. on September 29th, 48-year-old Miss Taiwanant Tadong was socializing with friends in a bar located in Soi New Plaza. She placed her shoulder bag on a table while chatting, but when she reached for it at closing time, it was gone. Inside the bag were extremely valuable possessions: 2 iPhones, cash in euros, personal documents, and most notably, an Omega watch wrist worth about 50,000 baht. Security cameras revealed the suspect, a man who arrived on a motorcycle, parked nearby, and walked into the bar dressed in black clothing with a mask and full helmet. He waited until the right moment, grabbed the bag, and fled in seconds. The theft has sparked anger and concern as it once again highlights how criminals are targeting distracted patrons in nightlife areas. Police are now tracking the escape route using nearby CCTV cameras and say they are determined to catch the suspect. And in Bangkok, police have made a major arrest in the fight against drug trafficking. Metropolitan Police Division 5 officers raided a hotel on Sukhumvit Soi 11 where they arrested a 23-year-old British man accused of attempting to smuggle more than 9 kilograms of crystal methamphetamine. The operation was led by Pol Major General Witawat Chinkam and senior officers following a tip-off from an informant. The suspect was monitored on surveillance cameras before officers entered his hotel room. Inside a large pink suitcase, police found 10 sealed plastic bags containing crystal meth weighing over 9,100 grams in total. The young suspect reportedly confessed that the drugs belonged to him. He claimed he was paid 20,000 baht to store them temporarily, and that they came from another British man known only as Snoopy. Authorities have charged him with possession of a Category 1 narcotic with intent to distribute, one of the most serious offenses under Thai law. Police say the crime amounts to trafficking and carries extremely heavy penalties, including life imprisonment. Investigations are now underway to identify Snoopy and dismantle the broader network. Officials emphasized that this arrest sends a strong message to foreign traffickers. Thailand will not tolerate the smuggling of dangerous narcotics. These were today's major stories, from deadly crashes and reckless fireworks to shocking thefts and a major international drug arrest. Each of these incidents highlights ongoing challenges faced by authorities and the importance of vigilance for residents and visitors alike. Thank you for joining us for this extended news update. We appreciate your time and attention and will return soon with more breaking stories. Stay safe, and thank you for watching.